Welcome you all. Now today we will discuss or teach you about the chapter Swaran the Storyteller. It's a third chapter of 9th class and written by R.K. Lakshman. This is story mainly a story of a storyteller who tells story in such a manner that everybody whomsoever listens his story, he feel it, realizes it is real. So the story begins. Long ago, Mahendra, a person who was a supervisor in a firm, and his mainly work was to check sites, different construction sites like dams, like building different buildings, structures, bridges. So his mainly work was to check the construction sites, and due to this he visits number of places and stay there for a week or 2 weeks, and in this manner he was living his life. And he had a cook, his name Iswaran. He is not only a cook, he was a multi-personality, multi-dimensional personality who has different works. He can do many things, like we can say he was a nice storyteller, he was a great entertainer. So he was, we can say, he plays a role of television in life of Mahendra living life in construction, there in construction site, or so they had nothing. So for the entertainment, Iswaran plays a great role. And sometime he was a great cook also. So sometime if there is nothing to cook, or they reached a place, there is millions, they have no soaps or no such things to cook. In such a manner he prepared everything within an hour. Within an hour he prepared. So this story begins that Iswaran helped a lot Mahendra. He did number of type of tasks when Mahendra moved to check the sites. At back he washes all the things, like he wipe or sweep the house of Mahendra, and all the things he managed. He washes his clothes, cooked for both, and we can say he manages like a wife. So every night he tells a story, and his storytelling, he had a nice art of telling a story or describing the thing in a manner, such as if he describe an uprooted tree. So he said that one night I was alone and was going, I saw in a huge giant size spreading his leg, hands, and it was so dangerous or terrible sight. When I closely observed, it was an uprooted tree. So it was very trivial, a very simple thing. He exaggerated in a manner that everybody surprises. Everybody surprises that the way he tells the story. Then Mahendra, one day he was telling all the time like stories. So one day he told the story of an elephant, and the elephant went mad, and he was in an angry mood, and it destroyed everything in the city. And only by putting a thud on the toe of elephant, Ishwaran was able to unconscious the elephant. So unbelievable like story he told. And at last he told a story of something we can say which was based on reality. He told one day that his boss Mahendra, that I have seen number of skulls, number of skeletons on the sites they were leaving. So, and he also declared that this place actually a haunted place, and it was earlier a burial place, a burial ground where dead bodies were buried. So in this manner he created a terror in the mind of Mahendra, but Mahendra shows that I am brave enough. And in the night, when one day he told the story in this manner, that night he was so frightened. Mahendra was so frightened that he looked out of the window. There was somewhere cry or wail of a lady who was holding a dead body of a child, a boy. And when he looked outside the window, he realizes that there was a black cloud gathering over there, and it was so frightened sight, which was really made Mahendra in a very panic situation. So somehow he managed, and early in the morning when he met Ishwaran, so he looked at Mahendra, and Ishwaran told Mahendra that had you yourself personally noticed in the night, I have seen you, that you were watching outside and you realizes that I was telling you right thing, that what it was a haunted place. And Mahendra was speechless. Actually the terror looks at its face all over, and we can say he was in a great trouble. And then he moved to his headquarters and put a resign, or said that I want to change the place. And he put his resign there, that I am unable to work now, no longer, I don't want to work. So in this manner, very simple things, or sometimes we can say such things related to the thing which was created a trouble in someone's mind, or the way Ishwaran telling the story, which it reflect in the psychology of someone who was listening. So in this manner we can understand the chapter. And now some question I am giving you. You should write something about Ishwaran. You do character sketch, at least 80 to 100 words. 80 to 100 words. Or now go through the story and understand. So thank you very much to study. Every day you go through whatever we are uploading, and ready for next, we will bring you some good things to read. Thank you.